Today we are talking about reading skills and why it matters. In one of the previous exercises you were instructed to do the online reading speed test to get an idea of the number of words you read per minute. After doing that reading test, do you know how many words per minute you were supposed to read compared to the rest of the world? And why does it matter? These are questions that I want to address in this conversation. Did you know that the average person reads about 200 to 250 words per minute, and perhaps a bit slower on a screen? As a student at university level you should be able to read at least 400 words per minute, but should realistically be able to increase it to 600 to 800 words per minute in the long term. A recent article published on African Check.org titled "Do Only 14% of South Africans Read Books?" shows that only 25% of South African adults read books. The top 4 most popular leisure activities in 2016 were listening to the radio, 79%, watching TV or videos, 78%, shopping or going to the mall, 51%, and socializing at home, 51%. Yet, on reading, we only spend 25%. It is clear that South Africans don't have a reading culture. The reasons for this are plenty and complex and calls for a discussion for another day. What it all boils down to is that you are most likely not at the reading level that is necessary for a student at university level. So why is reading speed so important? Isn't comprehension more important than reading fast? Research has shown that there's a direct link between reading speed and comprehension. The ability to read fast makes it possible to make connections between words, sentences and ideas in a passage and ultimately improves your comprehension. Reading fast will have a drastic effect on your studying, comprehension and retention. So what can we do to improve our reading and our reading speed in particular? Research has shown that making a conscious decision to read more and to read faster will have a drastic impact on your reading and reading speed, even in the short term. Furthermore, make reading a habit. Decide what interests you and make a conscious effort to read as much on these topics as possible. Decide on fixed times when you will spend time reading news, articles, books, magazines, etc. For example, before you go to bed, on the bus on the way to campus, or between classes as you wait for lectures to start. It's up to you, but make it a habit. Decide what you will read online and what you would prefer to read in hard copy. It's perhaps not practical for you to buy a newspaper every day, but downloading a news app on your phone is easy and free. Finally, there are many software applications that can help you to develop your reading and reading speed, for example, acereader.com. The purpose of these programs is to expand your peripheral vision, which gives you the ability to read in chunks and not word for word. Forcing yourself to read faster will automatically increase your peripheral vision. Then it's also crucial to get rid of the common habit of lip syncing while you're reading. Since you'd probably speak at about 150 WPM, this bad habit keep you from reading faster than 150 WPM. Go and do some online research on some of these apps, they usually have free trials available. Unfortunately, this course is not going to improve your reading skills overnight, but take control of your own reading development, do more research on this topic on the internet, and work out an action plan that will ultimately lead to academic success. I'll leave you with this last thought. The only reason why you don't read is that you haven't read the right books.